Evening and welcome to episode 19 of LockDown LAN. Due to popular demand, which means Dave said don't do SOCCOM until tomorrow, we are going to be doing more Dungeon Siege. Nearly said Defenders then. Okay, so the server should be up now, so you guys should be able to join, and then we will assemble in the lobby, and I will work out why I can't see my obs. So when this game runs, the lobby runs at 640 by 480. So you have this really fantastic issue that it resizes any monitor with an ID higher than the game. So my monitor up top is fine. My monitor underneath my main monitor screws up. Anyway, I can start at Stonebridge, but not Glasstone because I'm not level 7. So hopefully you guys can see the game. I will just look at the settings. Drop on death, nothing. Difficulty, wussy. Allow players to join game in progress. Limit 8 players.
Hello, CPS.
Yes, hello, CPS. I will just bring up the screenshot. I'm not feeding you again. Sometimes he just wants me to look down at him and then he gets in his bed. And sometimes he wants cuddles. And sometimes he just wants to be endlessly fed. Level 4. Okay, good. I can't remember stone bridges, but we'll catch.
Don't we all?
No, not always.
You wouldn't want endless cuddles and always to be fed?
Max, you on your way?
Not right now. I've got a sound problem.
Okay, then we will start without you.
Why is that so bloody loud? I've unplugged the bloody thing. It's still playing everything at super loud volumes.
So it's Stabbo the Stabber and Bako Nika. Oh god, are we back at the first town? Oh my god. We really were miles ahead of where we were supposed to be then. Right, now I need to work out where the... First of all, do I have anything to sell? Yes, some crap. So that's a good start. I found as a rule that so the shops in this game are better than the shops in most games because they're so far and few between, and there's no quick way to just hop back to town. So they actually could put in half decent shops without it ruining the actual looting system. I'm hoping that this lady will now sell me Healing Wind. Ah, she won't. Sad times. Tire Sergeant 16. I've got 12, so I can chuck that. Dexterity 13. Not a hope in hell. Strength 15. Not a strength in hell. Valta, I think it's exactly 10 minutes, unless I messed up, in which case I apologise. Yeah, I can do Healing Hands, but not that one. Requires Intelligence 12. Oh, I might buy myself a new spell book. Plus 20 to mana. Armor, can't quickly do that. And the only weapon she's got is the one I just sold her. Shush. How are you doing anyway, Mr. Valter? How's life treating you? I'm guessing you're from Germany, but you could equally be from Belgium or Holland or the Moon. Probably not the Moon. Okay, so my first available... Alright. Thunk. Cat gets admonished. Netherlands, okay. How's life there at the moment? I'm going to go with Leech Life, and then my first summon is 7 or 5. Let's go with that. Now, what's Backer's done is he's put me on follow, and he's just going to snooze this particular session away. Oh, I wonder if the shortcut we opened is still... No, you don't have me on follow. I've legged it. I'm free! I'm free! Run! Run, Stabbo! Run! Keep running! Keep running! Keep running! Maybe if I hide around the corner, he won't be able to find me. I should probably cast some spells on myself. Hopefully, though, I'm just going to one-shot these. Oh, brilliant. I will not be one-shotting these. We've all had a productive day, though. I actually managed to do something very productive today. Got some nice masking code working that's hopefully not too expensive. But it means I can do colorized things in shaders, which is cool. Let's put that one on heal. Sorry, didn't mean to stop touching you, Cepheus. I stopped for like 1 second. He's like, "What are you doing? Put your hands back in the places that I like." It's like spending an evening with your mum. So in this game, it's actually one of the, I would say, one of the best leveling systems at all. So you've got 4 schools of combat: melee, range, nature, and combat. Nature magic and combat magic. So if you do combat magic, you get better at combat magic, and you gain intelligence. If you do melee, you get better at melee, and you gain strength and a little bit of dex. If you do stuff with bows, you get levels in ranged and a little bit of strength. So that's really cool. It also is a macro managed game. So I'm going to configure my character here. Move freely, attack freely, attack. So Baka, can you just wander off? I'm not touching the keyboard now. You're going to have to take my word for it. And he's probably wandered away from the combat. Towards the combat. And I'm going to tell my guy to use bows. But not going to do anything else. I'm just gonna leave it for a moment. And my character will now target the weakest, will follow Baka, stay in combat, and that's really cool. So if I get punched in the microphone, if I get distracted or I'm trying to work out a bit of gear, my character will actually look after himself for a few seconds, and that's rather nice. I like that a lot. Something I think more games could have borrowed from, because in Diablo, if you don't pay attention for 10 seconds, your character will just, you know, one little imp will walk up to him and you'll punch him to death. So the game has one of the best leveling systems I know of. It's genuinely excellent. Shut up, cat. And on top of that, has a really good macro management thing. In single player, you play a whole party, you see, not just one character. And I do not have the mana to do this. Also, when you drink a health potion, you don't drink the whole health potion, you just drink however much of the health potion you need. Another good innovation, I'm now unconscious but not dead. Oh, wait, they're punching my corpse. Okay, I'm now dead. So if you get made unconscious but not dead, then your character will come back. He'll recover consciousness after a while. So that means that other players can bring you back with a little bit of healing. We didn't walk past a shrine, did we? You're going to have to go without me for 40 seconds. So yeah, one of... it's old. Better up, this game is awfully old. But one of my favourite ARPGs of all time. It doesn't have the pizzazz or the amazing combat or graphics of Diablo 3. But it has a really satisfying progression. It has a really satisfying combat. And some nice ideas that, in my opinion, have never been improved on. Like, never been beaten. I'll move my mic so my chair doesn't hit it. I would love to see a modern remake of this, but of course all we're going to get is Diablo 4 and Torchlight 3. Because Torchlight 2 wasn't a disaster. I'm sure Torchlight only got a free pass because it looks so nice. It looks so cute. Because Torchlight 1 was a clusterfuck in so many ways. And Diablo and Torchlight 2 had a lot of promise and didn't really deliver on it. So Torchlight 3, maybe. Not going to hold my breath. That guy dropped a mana potion about a second before he died. This is really designed for more players than this, isn't it? Like, normally you'd have a party of quite a few players by this point. Hey Henry, looking forward to the weekend? Got any plans? I'm never going to get tired of asking that. Oh, there's a resurrection statue just there. I mean, honestly, again, for the time, just the sheer number of mobs it draws is pretty good for a 3D game. It's 2001, don't forget. Yeah, Radix, this is the 19th episode. We've been running basically a makeshift LAN party. An online LAN party. Some of the games that we were playing at LANs when we were younger. Games we've done so far, we've done Doom, we've done Dungeon Siege, we've done Diablo 1, we've done Descent, we've done Dawn of War, a lot of games beginning with D. Other plans include Dune. I could try to say at the beginning with D, but the jokes run out. So yeah, we've been doing this in the hope that some people find it interesting. We did Titan Quest. A lot of it, press X to put health bars on, I forgot about that one. A lot of it is about remembering how the games actually were, not how you remember them. So little things, very little things. Like I said, Diablo 1 doesn't have an experience bar to show you your experience, like along the bottom, which is just weird. Like not having that in. Every game's got that in now. You wouldn't ever get a game without that. So it's been interesting seeing some of the changes that have happened. Some games are very, very difficult to get to run these days. You know, they quite simply don't run. This one is running a high-resolution texture pack. Not that you would believe it, but without this high-res texture pack, the gear is just a blob. It's just a blurry, like the floor, and then just a blurry mess. Yeah, Henry, I'm considering not insuring my cruiser for the rest of the year because I didn't bother putting road tax on it. Sorry, I haven't bothered MOTing it. Yes, MOTing I haven't got, and I think I might just, and it's Sawn, so I think I might just take it off road. I don't think I'm going to get to use it this year. Oh, this one goes down. Oops, thought it went up. But by the time it's wait, what? Coming back up, apparently. Yeah, but by the time it's nice enough weather to use my cruiser again, I still won't be able to. And it'll be just about our time, so I think I might just sack off insuring it this year. Just stick with the Ninja, which is much more all year, all weather. JK, we're all at Stonebridge. We're about 3 screens out of it, so you don't have very far to go. I'm still hoping Tech manages to work out what's wrong with his internet, and hopefully Max will also join us, so we've got some more players, because more the merrier. So is this before the Spider Queen, and we have to do all of that again? Because we were way too high a level. We really were a long way ahead of the curve then. Ordos's axe. Well, it's an axe. It's definitely an axe. And without Dave, we don't have a melee, do we? Maybe we'll go melee for a little bit. So because the leveling system that I mentioned, if I go melee for a while, I will level out melee very quickly, because I haven't meleeed anything on this character, so that's good. It always annoyed me in Warcraft when you see you're a mage and you decide to just club something to death with your staff, and suddenly you're better at casting Fireball. Yeah, it makes no sense. So definitely prefer the system. When World of Warcraft shipped, it had the combat proficiencies, so you couldn't if you hadn't used a two-handed axe, you weren't good at two-handed axes, which is a similar thing, but they got rid of it because that led to one memorable moment during Molten Core, where our main tank got given a new weapon. And the new weapon was, I'll say a two-handed axe, whatever. He'd never used them before. No, it was a dagger. So he ended up, we couldn't hit the boss. He had to just sit there and just go miss, 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 glancing blow. Your skill in daggers is 2. Miss, 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 glancing blow. Your skill in daggers is 3. So I kind of missed that one. It was quite a good feature.
People hear me.
Hello, hello, Emmy.
Hello, me.
What? And so Vandergrox has finally caught up with us, and for some reason is punching mobs to death without a weapon. Why aren't you using a weapon? Alright, there we go. So he found a weapon. Excuse me. You're using acid gas. Oh, I don't remember that one. Be healed. Be healed. Oh God, can we please? Can we just maybe I can just start? If I were to join or start a game on the other map, I wonder if I can buy Healing Wind sooner. It's a nightmare not having Healing Wind because it's a dot, it's a hot, and it's a hot that works. It's a multi-target hot, which is weird. Can you? I don't know. I'm only level 7. I don't see how you'd be a higher level than me. Excuse me. I'm just going to see if I can... I like the plan, if he can, but I'm a bit worried we're going to end up with it being too hard. Well, let's go with the plan. How are you a higher level? I don't understand. I wonder if it's... Oh, I don't know. Isn't Glassern the other side of the dwarf village, though? I don't think this is going to work. I think you're going to have to go through the dwarf village, the dwarf town. So I'm gonna ignore you until you go. I'm there. I'm pretty sure you have to fight your way all the way back through the mines to do that. But hopefully I'm wrong. But let me know if I'm right or wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Oh, well, we got as far as just beginning the dwarven Dubry. I'm at the Western Cross entrance now. But if you're right, it will be much quicker to walk back. But are you not on a map? Aren't you now in a town we never got to? And if you are, do they sell Healing Wind? And if so, get like 2. Oh, cursed boots. So you do get cursed items in this game, and they can be very good. So this one, it adds. So this is no good for me because on the wrong class, but it subtracts 12 from mana, but it's really good if you're a non-mana user. Sadly, I'm a mana user. But we should be able to mostly just belt through this. I'm hoping it's going to be... I say it'd be easy, we just got our ass kicked from stuff outside. The Magicatorium does sound like a place that might sell spells. Well, this is pre-Harry Potter, so I guess they weren't being creative with their spell names. Oops, I didn't mean to put that up.
That one's legs off. He's chasing after you.
No, it isn't. Just a flesh wound. Oh my god! I finally got a piece of gear I can wear. It's my first piece of gear that's dropped I can actually equip. Hooray! 10 to 13, 10 to 13, fast. Well, so let me get this right. The bent mace is exactly the same stats as the regular mace. I don't know if the studded leather is an upgrade for you. Even if it's the same stats, it does look much better than the regular leather. Just one healing wind. I will go back to I actually don't have Zap, there it is. Okie dokie. I'll go back to leveling my nature magic then. I want to get my combat magic up so I could get a gargoyle pet. Because the Killer Gramal is level 7. Having said that, I'm leveling my healing at a rate of knots now. I don't mind the game pausing, by the way, whilst you're loading. I don't understand why it pauses while you're just in the lobby. Right, the game's not sending you state at that point. Just let it do what it wants. Back a break line of sight with those archers. Yeah. One of the Fortresscraft recap videos got a tone complaining comment. I'm afraid I don't know what a tone complaining comment is. Also, I'm down. Dang it. What is a tone complaining comment? Oh no, there's people hitting my corpse. Go away! Right. Stabbo the Stabber has not fallen in battle. Stabbo the Stabber got the shit kicked out of him after he got knocked unconscious. Yeah, I mean, I've primarily been magic anyway, with a little bit of bowing. I can't look at my inventory. What actual words did they use, Schalke? I mean, I'd never argue Fortresscraft had a good UI. I would say Fortresscraft has a UI of necessity, and that does absolutely in no way not allow me to complain about other games' UI. I do my best to learn from crap UIs. The problem I found with certain Fortresscraft UI is that people are very, very quick to complain and very slow to suggest improvements. There's an old saying, nothing is impossible for the man who doesn't have to do it himself. Wow, I'm going to be on Zap for the entire rest of it. Isn't there another spell? It's not Charge Bolt. That's
Flash?
yeah, yeah, I don't have Flash though.
So there's no way you can save every one of us.
I'm afraid not. I barely saved myself. I'm just turning this into a cover shooter now. Vandragorax is way too long a name to say. I'm just going to call you VD from now on, I think. That works, right? Okay, VD.
What kind of VD is he?
Melee, by the looks of it. I do want Healing Wind. Thank you, Mr. Van. Well. Wait. Shauka, are you telling me someone wrote a long complaint about something I said in the video, and then you made a highlight video of my video, and someone's actually gone and posted on that video complaining about something I said? You know what? I think I've just worked out what's wrong with the internet, and I've just summed it up in that sentence. Oh, that's a lot of archers. Let's not stand so they can all hit us. Van has got about 45 arrows in him. Ugh.
Very arrowing.
I see what you did there. JK, I have a... Are you going to be meleeing? Is that your primary sort of thing? Because I have an axe with +1 to melee, and I have a pair of boots with +1 to melee, but -1 to mana. So feel free. Yeah, I was saying a similar thing about this channel. I was talking with Uatech about, you know, if I can grow this channel in any way, shape or form, people who see this channel might end up learning about Fortresscraft or Nomancer or whatever. And then I said to Rob, what we could really do with is a highlight video of the best bits of each evening's video. And he's like, okay, he says, how long will that take? And I'm like, well, if it's a 4-hour video, it will take at least 4 hours. So probably for every hour of video, you're probably looking at an hour and 15. So if it's a 6-hour video, you're looking at an entire day's worth of work to make a highlight video. Even if it's 20 minutes, you've got to watch it, go, that's a good bit, that's a good bit, clip it, clip that bit, bung it all together, edit them out. It's way too much work.
Is he talking about that Zach Store 66 guy that
No,
made
this is
4 or 5 videos about?
No, this is the Fortresscraft thing.
No,
No, Rob and I were talking about doing highlight videos of the lockdown lands. It's just so much work. They would probably do better. Like a 10 or 20 minute video of all the best bits of our Doom deathmatch evening would be, I'd watch that. That would be brilliant. This one, probably not quite so much. Maybe a little bit. This one's mostly quite calm, so I can just sit here, sip on my pina colada, and fall over dead. God damn it. So, Baka, you're leveling your zap, right?
Not at the moment.
So, you can do healing hands. Yeah, I was just leveling it and then I died. Yeah. Well, I mean, what you kind of want to do is you'd kind of want to do it a little bit like Xbox Live system. So you just watch the video and then you just go last 30 seconds, last 30 seconds, last 30 seconds. Then hopefully you've only got 5 or 10 minutes of video to then edit down properly. So, but you'd have to sit there, watch the entire video end to end at 1:1 speed, and then just go, that bit was cool, that bit was cool, that bit was cool, and then go back and edit that video to, you know, to reduce those bits to the shortest possible length, and then to edit that into a video on top of that. Yeah, I basically said to Rob, I'd love to, and if we were a large channel, you would just have an intern that would spend their entire day editing last night's videos into a better form. But we're a little way off hiring an intern, I think. But yeah, Baka, you should level. We should all have a heal, because if one of we get knocked unconscious, you can't res us without healing hands. Yeah, go on, give me flash. How do I look at my spell book? I don't have any spare healing hands. Sure, we'll get some. Healing hands requires... Doesn't say. I think it's 4. It might be 3. Please forgive my lack of skin, sir. Oh. Yeah, Baka, grab the healing hands, because if you pop it in one of your skill slots, because then you can heal them. So you can then pop it in slot 4, hit 4, then you press C for force cast, and then you can cast it on them. Oh, there's flash. I'm being an idiot. Eccentrical flash is cool, but uses up a lot of mana. But does do multi-target damage. So look, flash is 22 to 45. Oh yeah, that's like double the damage of zap at only 3 times the mana cost. The commentator said he had heard that I was condescending. Oh, okay. I guess it's a bit hard to make up your own decision about things. You can just repeat what you read on the internet. I heard that 5G causes coronavirus. Because what the fuck? How stupid do you have to be? Like, how little do you know about anything to come up with that conclusion? Like, the weirdest thing is, given the insane collapse in the economy and all that, do you think if coronavirus was caused by 5G, the government would have immediately turned off 5G, going, right, fuck that shit. You can all go back to GPRS. It's nice hitting so many targets at once, though. Why are there so many spiders? What's going on? Yeah, but fine. But my point is, if it was 5G, the government. I mean, the government. I mean, panicking's not the right phrase, but if the government could do anything right now, up to and including executing everyone under the age of 10, they'd probably go, right, we're going to have to do it. Like the government would do anything, and if it's something silly like turning off 5G, they've done it in a heartbeat. Possibly not my best example. I'm just trying to think of something you would never normally consider under normal circumstances. And that was the best thing I came up with was killing all the children. We're going to get out more. Don't clip that bit.
No one's clipped a bit about the cock gobbler yet.
That's fine.
Chances are no one's going to clip the bit about the killing children.
Oh, that's good. It went positivity. You haven't cut out again today, by the way, but I am using the app, not the website tonight, so maybe that's the difference. Yeah, so I've just got freak. Forces a single enemy to freeze, to flee. Why would you do that? What was making one enemy run away going to achieve? You know, you still have to kill it. Yeah, but given you've only got 2 spell slots and you really want a healing / buff spell in one of those, why would you ever waste one of your spell slots, one that makes somebody run away? I mean, I guess you could make them run away and then shoot them, but can you imagine juggling that in... You can't really quick swap, can you? You can just press E to cycle them around. Yeah, to cycle around. I don't think it's a cycle backwards button either. Just put less. I guess you could have unique spell books. But unless you're trying to do like a single player run with only one character or something, I can't really imagine ever doing that. Also, I'm really going to need to piss an awful lot while drinking this many mana potions. Oh good, loads of mana potions
Already
dropped.
taking a piss.
I'm just gonna need another mana potion bottle just so I can just so I can have a quick piss into it whilst we're running along. That's the same door open noise from Gauntlet. Sorry, I just noticed the sound was really quiet. You should be able to hear everybody a bit better now. Okay, coming up in Nature Magic 6. You see, the irony is I've chosen a character called Stabbo the Stabber, but I do not stab. I have some health potions. I've got loads of health potions. So you should just say, you go, does anyone want health potions? And I'll be like, yeah, have some health potions. I don't use them.
Need some gloves with 1 intelligence?
I would love some gloves of 1 intelligence. Thank you. Oh.
Leather gloves with awareness.
Requires strength 15. Yeah, okay. Well, what's my strength? 11.
Well, you have to be strong and smart.
Yeah, I don't need. So you mentioned Liero. I mean, this is one of those games that we have played an awful lot before. We have a lot of fond memories of, and unlike, say, Titan Quest, hasn't just done a big shit on our memories. So we're quite happy to play this one. And as I said, I wouldn't mind playing this. I wouldn't mind playing the multiplayer map because I don't remember it. And I wouldn't mind playing Legends of Arana because I don't remember that either. So it's a lot of it is just about whether or not the game is still fun to play. Not does it look good, but can we play it and is it still fun? I wish I could put my finger on what is so nice about this one. There's something very good about Dungeon Siege that Titan Quest lacked. I think it might just be a lot of little things. I mean, not having to click on every bad guy is an absolute boon for a start.
The fact that they turn into kibble.
The fact they turn into kibble. I wish I could make my character automatically drink potions, though. Don't think they did in single player. I think if you press H, they just drank appropriately. Stabbo the Stabber in the lead with his area damage spell. Come on, Stabbo. Wait, so I'm doing all the healing and the most damage. What are you doing? Pfft. Yeah, you do kind of get sort of swarmed with mob. I think you did in Titan Quest. I was surprised in Titan Quest you got large packs of mobs. I think it is the combination though. The slight macro management, the loot's generally good. Was it this game? No, it wasn't this game where we could turn off crap loot on the ground, was it? That was Titan Quest. But it's odd because you would have thought that Titan Quest, which was what, half a decade newer than this, would have been better in almost every single respect. I mean, it kind of was. I mean, it had much more modern style skill trees. This has no skill trees, but I don't really find myself going, you know what I really want is skill trees. And it's one of those that every game does it the same way these days. And I guess Dungeon Siege did it different. And because of that, doesn't feel so stale. Like if it came out now, people go, oh, look at the amazing way you level stuff and doesn't even have a skill tree and, you know, it all works differently. And I think that might help it. Wait, so if I just kick you guys, it reset the number of mobs you've killed. That seems like an easy way to win. Resurrection statues just here. And the torches aren't very well attached to the wall. They never were. Like in the original game, the torches were kind of a couple of feet off the wall. Oh, really? That one's alright. The one on the right.
So they just kind of walk past me and let me shoot them in the back.
No, it's in the right place to me. Not necessarily, Shalka. Skill trees, I wouldn't say are simpler. Certainly, it's just every game these days does it the same way. Very few games try and do it differently. They don't need to. Having said that, the ARPG genre is very undersubscribed. No, you see, Radux, that was the reason to play this. That was the point, is that you didn't have to micromanage. I mean, I have micromanaged my way through Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Titan Quest, Grim Dawn, Torchlight 1, Torchlight 2, etc, 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 etc. The novelty of micromanaging my character has absolutely worn off. Part of the problem, of course, you've got StarCraft, which is in RTS, and that's micromanaging hell. Whereas Total Annihilation was all about strategy and planning and making sure your units were in a good place rather than clicking frantically.
I don't think Brian's going to be joining us.
Well, he sucks then. I mean, I'd like to see the tactical stuff in this game set a little bit further. I mean, there are some games like it on mobile. I mean, you're what was that one? Endless Frontier. It's side on, and it's different, but to a degree, you just put together a party and let them go off and get loot by themselves.
Did you see they're remaking Dark Alliance?
Is that the Baldur's Gate one?
Yes.
Nah, I never played it. I didn't see that.
It's like one of the best games ever for PlayStation and Xbox in that era.
Radix, I will have to say I disagree. I'm not saying some people didn't dislike that, but one of the reasons at the time this stood head and shoulders above it was, if nothing else, was the follow command. Like, I can just go follow. So I don't need to follow him. So what I can do now is I can hit follow, I can go downstairs and get a drink, and my character will still be following and healing and whatever while I'm away. Like, I remember very much Penny Arcade singing the praises of that particular feature. Right now, I'm not worried about what to click on next. My character will automatically target the weakest mob in range. They'll move into range. It won't just stand 1 inch out of range of a mob going, it's too far away, or I'd be punching it for you. But yeah, I haven't seen... So, Torchlight 3 is apparently a renamed Torchlight Frontier, which apparently was an utter clusterfuck of didn't know what it wanted to be. So, having read a little bit on it, I'm really not feeling confidence about that. So, Torchlight Frontier, now Torchlight 3, had one very interesting feature that they've got rid of. So, if you fought a lot of goblins, you got better at fighting goblins. You got goblin-based weaponry. You got you had to do more damage to goblins. So you had to progress. And apparently people were complaining when you went to a new area, you didn't know how to fight the new mobs. So you had to start again. I'm like, that sounds great. That sounds like an excellent feature. It means I have to train up on things. I can't just take my over-level character and ruffle stomp everything. And the devs, being weak-spined devs of modern gaming, I've just gone, oh, well, we'll take that out. Please don't write us bad reviews. It's like, guys, stand by your principles. Seriously. It's a treasure chest here. It had 49 gold and a potion in it. Brilliant.
That was totally worth letting him die for.
He didn't die. He's just unconscious.
So he's not dead, he's just mostly dead.
Well, they did. They put it in the game, and then everyone said they hated it, so they took it back out. But, I mean, I've had to just outright say to players of Fortresscraft, no. No, you're wrong. No, I'm not doing that. No, that's not how I envisage my game. It's my game. It's my piece of art. This is how I want that feature. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah, but you're telling me my art is wrong. Go and help him.
I am. I'm picking the ones off that keep shooting at me.
Can you got a little grappling hook? Just pull his corpse in. But it's odd how my art and my vision for the game sometimes gets trumped by I don't want you to put that in there. And in that case, that to me sounds like an excellent and unique and original feature, and they promptly got rid of it because people didn't like it.
Trump does whatever he wants.
Schalke, the plan for tomorrow is Subcon 1. That's all I can tell you about the plan. That's all I know. Dave was very insistent we didn't play it without him. I might have to spend 20 minutes quietly tomorrow just running the game, because I don't remember what the units are, let alone build orders or even what the controls are.
What game?
Supreme Commander.
Oh. It's a very pretty game.
It was a very pretty game, absolutely. 2000s... 2007, I would say.
It was not a very fun game to play.
Oh, I liked it. So, you know how I said that in this game you drink mana potions and you just take a sip? I wish I could decant them into a bigger bottle.
But you could.
Wait, what?
Don't you just like pick them up and drop them onto the other one and it...
What? 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 Are you joking me? Wow. 20 years of playing this game and someone just told me something I didn't know about it. Amazing. Well, I can't do that right now, but does it use the biggest or the smallest? Because I've got a big mana potion. I'm happy to fill it up. Wow. Any other hints? Any rather really obvious things I didn't know about the game you want to tell me while we're here? Left click to move. Right click to dodge. Wow, we're killing them really quickly now, so that's good. But yeah, it is very important that you should level your... Wait, how are you dead? There's no one here.
You let him run out.
No, hold on. What? No, look at the no, but there's nothing to hit. What did you kill? Let's look at the crime scene. No man, he's not dead, he's come back to life. It's all good. The problem is I can't heal and DPS. I have to switch, do a heal, and then switch back. I really wish my character was a bit more automated. I want to set up my character and then let him do it. Yeah, I guess in you know, tower defense sort of style. You don't go this tower attack, that tower attack.
Well, if you want tower defense, I'm sure Brian would be up for that.
I pulled the lever. I wonder what it does. Oh, did it just shut the door? Oh. We're trapped in here with some tiny spiders. I'm going to go pull the lever again.
Can't help it. You're a born lever puller.
Why? What? I don't understand. Why is there just a lever that shuts you in the room you were in? With a bunch of low-level mobs? Oh no, I'm being attacked by tiny spiders. Okay, healing wind is 9. I'm rocking on. I'm at 7. It's coming up to 7 now. I need some gear with plus levels to healing magic. We've seen very little good loot so far. Oh God. Wow. I actually was healing you that time. And I take back what I just said about we're doing really well now. But it's okay. I've increased in dexterity by... not really sure why that happened. Being hit, apparently.
By running away.
Oh, yes. That would get my dexterity up.
Evil reared its ugly head, Sir Stab will turn them.
And he stabbed, 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 stabbed. I apologise. I'll cast magic armour on everybody. That'll help. I'm cycling around in combat. It's quite hard. Magic armour!
Can't cast him on him. He's dead.
Sorry, it got better. Oh, that's a point. Can I cast Rage yet? I can nearly do Revive. I'm being shot at. I'm sure I had Rage. Rage. Combat level 3. Dang it.
chug some water. Be back in a second.
Oh shoot, that's not heal, that's magic armor. No, that's transmute. Ah, there it is. No, no it isn't. Wait, he's just taken the lead while he's AFK. What is this stupid game? Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Watch me overtake everybody's kills from now on. Well, let's try that. So I'm now following you, and heal is in my second slot, and you said I just got stuck behind a chair, so let's try that again. Yeah, so it's in the second slot, and leech is on the first slot. So try and take... Yeah, it did. Cool. I actually need to go get a drink in a second. If I drink mana, does it stop following you? No, excellent. Oh. I want it to be more automated than that. I just want to heal people who need it. I want to decide what my character's got equipped, and then I want him to actually deal with it. Oh, shoot. I really wish there's a cycle back button, because I've accidentally just cycled to the wrong spell. For some reason, I can't heal either of you. Ah, there we go, wrong button. It's E to cycle the right-hand skill. Which I apparently am incapable of doing. And then Q to cycle the left-hand skill. Let me take Zap out because it's just ass.
Zap ass. Ooh, blue shield.
I very much doubt anyone will be able to equip that. 14 strength. Oh, JK might be able to. Right, back in 2 seconds. I am following you. I've got heal on and flash. we're in a boss fight. I'm back. So if my character would just drink mana potions by themselves as well. I don't know if there's any mana recovery stuff in this, is there at all? Like no mana per 5, no mana on hit. I think it's just intelligence. Just says increases mana reserves. I don't know if your mana ticks back at a flat rate. Ooh, a Stafe. Let's see. Requires lots of int. Does anybody want a staff that requires intelligence and gives you melee skills, but does give you 1 mana per hit? I take it back that there's no mana per hit. What a pile of ass. I don't even know what melee skill does, you know. Melee. It increases. Okay, I know that. What does it do? Not what does it. It just says melee skill increases when you use melee weapons. Yeah, right. But I guess it's a minimum requirement for some skill, for some weapons.
Melee is the skill, so it gives you +1 to your skill level if it's melee +1.
Yeah, but like, does that also give me more damage, or is damage purely based on strength? I think it's purely, or you know, hit chance or whatever. Anyway, it's a sparkly weapon, so that's fine. So I'm just going to wallop some mobs with it for a minute, just to make me feel better. Oh, what's that? A helmet. How come sometimes I shoot a barrel and a barrel shoots an arrow back at me? What's that about? Don't say it's been booby trapped. How do you booby trap a helmet, a barrel with an arrow launcher that aims at anyone? Wasn't there like 20 mobs just up the staircase last time? Yep. My pet is disgusting. It's the first pet you can get, though. You can only have 1 pet. So in single player, where you have a party of 8 people, I think it was, you can have 8 pets, which is awesome. It has the slight disadvantage that your pet does count towards your XP and leveling. So once you have access to a pet, you will level easily twice as quickly. It's not a problem for me, obviously. Problem for everybody else. I do like the way I can click outside the tower and my character will actually route find all the way out. That's what I love. Rather than go click here, click there, click there. I love that. I'm out of mana. I have to hit them with my stick. Oh. And now I am a winner. Yeah, so here's the bit, JK, with the bomb, which is fine if Rob decides to join us, which I guess he's not.
What about Brian?
Brian appears to have decided to play by himself. Right, I mean, I'm going to be playing Borderlands Sunday afternoon because they've just put a bunch of new content in, which I'm interested in. There's a new event running. The events are really quite cool.
I haven't played it yet.
This is
Someone to play with.
really, I would highly recommend you just belt through the story by yourself. Should we go? So this is Glitterdelve. Can we also go to the town of Glassern?
That's good.
We didn't go this way before. That would have been helpful, wouldn't it? Bodrus, the. Good sir, buy my shit off me. I don't want any more. So do check the loot, the shops. They do have stuff that's good. Like this here, which gives +1 to int. Lots of bows I can't use any of. Lots of shields I can't use.
Have a healing wind if someone needs it.
Loads of spells I can't win. Yeah, I've got healing wind now. Can't use it yet. So this is another thing. So the game gives you access to.
Dancing Zap.
Yeah, I might get that. I've got enough money. The game gives you access to spells long before you can use them, which I think is good. So in that case, it means that I'm going, oh, I want that spell. I want that spell. It's doing what Warcraft did of showing you all the stuff you can't have yet, but you really want. And I think that's to a great degree where this game scores over other ones. Dancing Zap, 8 to 11 damage. Flash, 20. Well, that's... Oh, damage per second. Now let's give it a bash.
How are you sitting on money? Do you have a lot?
I've got 2,000? No, I haven't. I got 1,500. What do you want?
That gliding bow of the Badger.
How good to see you again.
2634.
Weapons. Gliding blow of the... no, I don't have close to that.
We combined, how much did you say you have?
I have 1,700.
A pleasure doing
Oh,
business
yeah.
with you.
Jackie's just dropped the bow. Is that bow an upgrade for you? I can now resurrect as well, so I will drop all my resurrect scrolls. A weapon that gives extra melee skills is not very useful though, is it? Unless you needed a melee skill to use it, and that buffed it up, so I guess in that case.
I need like 800 gold.
I can manage it. If you just run over to me, I will drop 900 gold on the basis of maths. So my kitten is harassing my old cat. The kitten runs out the room, so I shut the door, and the first thing my old cat wants is to be on the other side of that door. Go to bed. Leave her alone. Alright, JK's run off. He's totally just ramboed in. Oh yes, I remember this spell. I seem to recall it doesn't hit fuck all.
What spell?
Well, you'd see if you were here. Dancing Zap. It's quite pretty. It's about as useful as Charge. What's the one in Diablo? The crawling electrical.
Charge Bolt.
Is it Charge Bolt? It is Charge Bolt. Okay, it's about as useful as Charge Bolt. I'm still using the first bow I started with because I've always found that range is better than every other stat. Dora! Back in a sec. Stay in here. It is often at this point of the evening that my 9-month-old kitten decides to try and exert physical dominance over my 20-year-old cat. And I try to discourage this. So CP has had a treat and I've shut the door. I'm just going to ignore him. He can't like do anything to the door. He'll just look sadly at it for a while. Oh man, he's murdering stuff. Oh, is that the first amulet we've seen? The thing is, Schalke, she absolutely knows she's not supposed to. Because if I go to her, she'll cheer up and she'll run and she'll play and she'll follow me around. If I go towards her now, she will sprint up the stairs and hide because she absolutely knows she's not supposed to. She understands the pecking order. She's trying to change it. She's already tried it on with me. I had to trim her claws, trim her claws, and she decided she was going to see if she could take me in the pecking order, which is, you know, optimistic at the best of times. So yeah, but she's trying to do the same thing. She's trying to basically become number 2 in the house by, when she thinks she can get away with it, trying to murder Cepheus. Doesn't work. She is literally 1/3 of his size. He just can't be bothered. And I see, and sometimes he gets a bit tired of her. And what he does is he just walks through her, and it is hilarious. He just body checks her. Imagine a mastiff walking through a wall made of polystyrene. That's what happens. Just, she goes flying, and he doesn't even slow down.
My doggos try to change the pecking order. Canine is definitely 3rd in the pecking order, and every once in a while he'll try to exert his dominance over Romana, and she'll put up with it for a little while. And I mean, she's only 10 pounds heavier than him, but eventually she will just have enough and put him on his back, and her jaw will be on his throat, and be like, "That's enough."
Yeah, when I first got Dora, I had to go away for the weekend. I got a friend to look after them because I was a little bit worried Sifi would snap and kill her. Like, genuinely, actually, honest to God, to death, because the difference in size is ludicrous, and I was a little bit worried he would lose patience with her. But right, he just can't be bothered. He's just like, and she's like, "Ha ha! I've defeated you! Ha 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 ha!" And he's like, "Yeah, great, wonderful. Can I just go to sleep now? I just want to see if there's any food."
Till eventually he's just like, "You know what? Fuck off."
If he could do that a little bit quicker, it'd be great. So I don't have to end up with hearing them howl at each other at 3 in the morning.
Exception detected.
Oh.
Game crash.
Yeah. That's...
For you too?
Nope, just you.
Just me. I'll look.
We'll see you again very soon. Player Baka has left the game with all her worldly possessions. So, JK, do you want to bet that Dave wants to play Seaton's Clutch on Ultra Fast tomorrow? Seaton's Clutch, the big subcon map. Can you spawn at the next location back or not?
Ah, shit, I just...
That's alright. We did open up the shortcut, though. No, that's fine, because we opened up the shortcut. You don't do any fighting. You can go the other way, but you'll definitely have to fight some stuff. That was the that was the right location.
That was?
Yes, but you can take a you can take the shortcut. Remember we blew up the shortcut? If you go to the next one, that's fine, but you'll have to fight backwards to us.
Glycerin?
This is Glitterdelve, you see. If you will have to fight backwards through the dungeon to us. Stonebridge, you can go forwards and take the shortcut. The shortcut was on the left. There was some dynamite on it. It's open. Cloth. 21 to health. Well, maybe Backer wants it. Oh, well, if you don't remember any of SOPCOM, then I don't want you on my team.
Me?
No. Van. He's just stopped moving. Oh no, he started moving again. Just as I decided to go. I can't click the lever, there's too many people on the left. Help. I brought you some targets. That's an almighty swing you're doing on that axe, by the way. It's so annoying when I switch spells in my skill book through the shortcut key, my character stops walking. And so I have to run a bit, switch, run a bit, switch, run a bit, switch. Apparently my character's not going to heal you. There we go. Okay, coming up on Nature Magic 8 now. One more and a Healing Wind.
I must have gone the wrong way.
I can't help you. The shortcut, there's I mean, you leave from town with the church on your left, and then the shortcut's very, very, very shortly afterwards, as I recall.
Well, I found a hole in the wall, but I think I ran the wrong way out.
Wait, are you sure it's the right hole in the wall?
I don't know, the sign said glycerin.
Glasson, yeah, that's...
Yeah, Glasgow.
We definitely blew it up, didn't we? No, we definitely blew it up. We definitely did. I really wish... I kind of like the fact there's no teleport because it makes the world feel properly sized. On the other hand, I'm kind of annoyed there isn't a teleport due to situations like this. Like, I don't mind if it's to stop you abusing it or to make the world feel big, but when we're dealing with a crash, that feels a bit annoying.
Stonebridge? No.
Stonebridge was the that's the first level. That's that previous one. It's Farmhouse, Stonebridge, Glasson. But if you leave Stonebridge, you should get the shortcut quite shortly after leaving. Because there's the, you go up and then you go left, and then there's the resurrection statue on your right, and then up a bit more. And I don't remember anymore.
So you do have to go up all those paths.
Well, yeah, it's not like literally outside. You do have to do some movement, but it's within 10 screens of the town exit. What I'm doing, going down there, dropping my pet off, coming back up. And then missing with every single shot. I think the thing I don't like about healing in this is it's much quicker to jab drink than it is to do anything else. Oh, that's wrong button.
I can understand the teleport thing. But, like, if you accidentally hit from it, you have to run all the way back up. That's just really annoying.
It is annoying, yes. My pet is stuck up there. That's
So you run up the path,
ah.
past the resurrection statue, then over the bridge.
Oh, bugger! My pet just despawned. Yeah, it's basically you do a sharp turn to your right to go in the long direction, and then a turn to your left for the short direction. It's a very sharp turn to your right, and it goes down, I think.
Second star to the right and straight on till dawn.
Kinda. Only look for the gate we blew up with dynamite.
And then once you found the dwarf, you're there?
Yeah.
Nearly.
Awesome. What?
I have to make my way through here somehow.
Seriously, did that guy just run through my pet and through you to come and wail on me? Fuck off. I reckon they go for the one with the lowest health. I was like, I wasn't gonna bother healing myself because I've got my pet up. I'll just take my health back. I'll get on with things, and then he just ignores it and goes for me. Screw you. Sorry, what were you saying?
Well, I was going to say they go straight for the best looking.
Have you seen my face?
Yeah, that's why you don't play on video.
I look like a car crash victim.
Bike crash, 180 miles an hour.
I had a helmet on.
And it's still messed up with the face? Man.
Messed up the helmet, I'll tell you that.
They're all dead. Everybody's dead.
Oh wait, you're in range. Yay, we found him. We're down. In a room with about 25 giant rats.
There. You left some things alive at the top that murdered me.
Yeah. It's got +3 to armor. I really wish I could deal with my inventory while I'm down. I can't even cycle my spells around to get ready for coming up. So we're going to... Oh no, you could just ghost run. Or do you need to come and get you? We're not very far. Let's come get you. It's easy, be easier. What? Is the Gladius good? I suspect the sword isn't insane. I suspect the sword is relatively normal. No? Is it plus 9,000 to damage and with a range of 7,000 yards? You're alive, Brian. Wrong way.
Were these boots any good?
Ah.
They were blue.
Okay, bring them with you. We're down. It's where there's not like any footsteps in the game either. That's a shield. You said boots. You saddened me.
Yeah, I took them and put them on.
Cool.
They had 15 health on them.
Awesome. I've got boots. So currently, my boots have got defense 1. Not defense 1 and just defense 1. That's how I roll. No stats, no buffs, none of that rubbish. Just, honest to God, 1 defense point. That's why I keep dying. The one thing I do like though is when you got Healing Wind, if you cast Healing Wind before you get knocked out and then immediately come back again. There's a song about that. Oh. I'll pull the lever, don't worry. Oh, ghost.
Well, you hit the like escape thing.
I was dead. No, I was dead. No, don't worry about it. I only lose a minute. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Thank you. That's what we did. That was what we did last time as well. Well, remember, if you've got anyone got a spare pair of boots, mine have got 1 defense. And I keep dying. And there's a scorpion that's about 9 feet long here, biting me. And most of my bullets miss. How could they miss at that range? What the... Oh, and then someone's chucking rocks at me. Where are you guys? Oh, are you busy looking at your shoes? Right. That's what I have to deal with. That's the level of professionalism in this dungeon delving team. Me murdering, healing, summoning. Everyone else looking at shoes. Thanks, fam. How's that healing hands coming along there, Backer? I was dead! Oh, you mean the cursed boots that have -12 to mana? I appreciate your kind offer of cursed items, but I shall turn them down. I am struggling to keep my mana topped off. Usually my mana's right until I have to heal, then my mana just starts to plummet. Of course, we'll make it Healing Wind. I can also automatically heal my pet. Right now, I have to specifically heal my pet, and I can't see its health.
Here's some boots. Have some boots.
Healthy boots? What do they do? Yay! You say that, could be the boots that are healthy. Awesome, thank you. That's like 10% of my health in those shoes right there. Oh. I remember doing this timing puzzle. This is a nightmare with 8 characters to get them all onto the lift in one go. Bye, noobs! Oh god, there's mobs this side. Protect me. Yes, I know I can... It says you can only control one creature. Yeah, I know. Summon another. Respawn it. I brought some mobs back for you to go. Yeah, but... How did 3 scorpions fit on that? Backer, stand on the left. Stand on the left.
No, I want to die outside the lift.
That's fine. You do that then. I can't hit the scorpion from there. Yes, I can. There we go. It takes me so long to... I might actually do what you said and have a much more pruned back spell book. It takes so long to cycle round all the spells by pressing next, 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 and there's no back, so I mess it up. It's like trying to set an alarm clock. Oh no, I've got 3 spell books. Bye. Also annoys me, I can't switch spell whilst drinking. Dancing Zap would be really good if it hit. No, see, things like that have been programmed on purpose. That's not a oopsie. That is purely they don't want you to do that. It does feel unresponsive, absolutely. Oh, so changing spell also stops me following you. That's annoying. Like, switching between spell 3 and 4 stops me following you. Like, it's a shame that Dungeon Siege 2 wasn't a massive step forwards, or I'd rather play that. There was something about Dungeon Siege 2 that's not as good, and I genuinely don't know what it is. I genuinely could not put into words why it's not as good as it should be, but it's not. And it's a shame, because Dungeon Siege 3 I don't even think was by Gas Power Games. I think it was by Squeenix, and it was in name only a sequel. No, Schalke, what I mean is, if I say follow Vandragorax, and then I press 4, my character stops following. It doesn't even say on the screen, I shall following you. Okay, standing here in the light. I just stop dead. And my summons got stuck miles back, so I'm going to have to wait. And of course, healing you is just impossible, so I won't be doing that. Oh yeah, so I could do my hold on. For some reason it's not attacking. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't. So I really have been healing you, I do promise. A lot. And my pet still hasn't caught up.
What's he need?
Health potions. Or unless my pet needs just a crystal guidance in just walking. I am clicking on you, but it's not healing you for some reason. Screw this. Die. And you die. Wait, what? I ran out of mana. I might have to level combat magic because I've got no mana. Brilliant. Hit the guy hitting you. No, the best way to no. So what happens is every time I level up, I get, let's say, 5 mana. I also get all my spells costing 5 times more. So you have to level up combat and nature, otherwise your spells end up costing you more than you can use. So I need to increase my intelligence by doing magic spells, but ones that are slightly cheaper. If that makes sense. Yeah, so that makes sense. So if you level just combat magic or whichever, your spells will be so expensive relatively because you are level 20 nature magic or whatever. What the fuck? Like, I just fell over dead. And so you have to level the other one a little bit just for getting some mana without leveling that class of spell. You get this on single player when you've got a warrior and he starts to cast a summon, and the summon starts to loads of DPS, so he then out levels his own mana pool. So then you have to put him into combat magic for a while, or give him gear that boosts his intelligence. This spell is really good. Unfortunately, I can only cast it twice if I run out of mana. Which is a bit of a problem. I wish I'd been a little bit more tactical in my positioning now. Ranged. It was during that combat I discovered my shock is awesome. Like 30 DPS. And I can cast it twice. Maybe 1.9 times. It's good though. It's alright. If Baka needs help, he'll shout. He'll say something. Wait, was this a dead end? I'm sure how much I remember this game. I'm not even sure I've ever seen this bit before. It doesn't ring any bells at all. But anything I run at and do, like, it just gets one shot. It's awesome. Mana out. I think I would have liked this game a lot more if I could have had 4 active spell slots, not 2. Or 10. So it would have been nice to have more complex setups. It would have been nice that, you know, when you got a party to assign 3 as everybody into defensive stance and 2 and everyone to go range, and then like a turtling stance where people mostly select heals. Yeah, I think that was just a secret area, by the way. So go us for being eagle-eyed, pressing that really brightly glowing button. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys to the right. Should we get the ones to the right first? Oh, apparently my character is route finding in an interest. What? What the? But my character ran in the wrong direction, then realised it wasn't going to make it, and turned around and went the other way. So it pulled both. Would have pulled both packs of mobs. 2001 called. They want their AI back. Oh right. Hold on. It does annoy me. I can't make my character run a long way and then quickly cycle spells. So I'm ready when I arrive, though. Coming up to level 9. Yeah, next time I'm bored, Shalka, I will look into that. The idea of which of the gaming or Guinness World Records would be trivial to beat on modern hardware. I'm not sure that's true, because don't forget there was that one earlier that walked past my pet and then it walked past you to come and hit me. It might not be anywhere near as complicated as any of that. It might just be completely random which one they pick. No. Did I run backwards? I can't remember. Maybe. I'm going to put you on follow. I'm just going to deal with the cat a second again. Yes, dear. What is it, my love? What would you like? Did you want to open the door? You just wanted to look at you so you can get into your bed. Cats. Don't have cats. If you do have cats, don't stream. I mean, one thing this game has that Titan Quest doesn't have is when I hit a mob, it has a noise that lets you know you've definitely hit the mob. Which I would have thought would have been feature number 3 you would have added, but apparently in Titan Quest they kind of skipped that one. I still haven't looked at Serious Sam, by the way. I would definitely like to play that one. Hard difficulty, co-op, as many people as we can get. I don't know whether or not it's playable. I know there's the Serious Sam. Oh, it's got a name. Legacy, I think it is. I can't remember. They've rearranged it. It's alright, back. I got you. Don't release. I'm working as quickly as I can towards the proper heal spell. If I get a moment, I can cast my pet. There we go. Healing's hard work in this. What am I at? About nature 4.3. So the healing wind is especially good because it doesn't just bring them out from unconsciousness, it continues to tick on them. I think it stacks as well. I have a shield, by the way, that gives +1 to range skill. Oh, which I could equip. Maybe I should do that then, because it's also got, I think, unless that's particularly useful to you, Backer. It's not a good shield apart from the +1 to ranged.
Not really.
I'm assuming if I have a shield, I still get the stats from it, even if I'm using a stave. Yeah, it's got chance to block range and +1 range damage. What range skill? But I haven't seen anything that requires ranged yet, so. But that would definitely be an upgrade for me, because my current one has nothing. My hat doesn't have anything, my gloves don't have anything. What was that? Okay. So your current shield. So can I have your old shield then? Because that's double all my stats.
Me?
No. JK. Oh, but you just took the paid shield. I just dropped it for you. Okay. Well, where's the paid shield just gone then? Oh. If you guys could stop looting the middle of combat, though. I'm glad it's awesome, because it's the first shield I've seen I can equip in about 6 hours. Am I being given the shit one? I do need to block quite a lot of arrows, apparently. I'd much rather shield that give me extra spell slots. There's no healing pets in this game, is there, of any description? They're just combat. Like, no buff pets or utility pets that I'm aware of. I remember there's a skeleton pet, and it's really, really, really strong, but it's so slow, it almost never gets into combat. Ah, many whelps, right side. I would have done more of the skip, but I'm really busy just trying to rearrange my spells without dying. Or you dying. I've just realised the spark noise is the Doom rocket launcher noise. Doom amuses me. For a game that was absolutely groundbreaking in so many ways, one of them was using stock Hollywood sound effects, which is de rigueur now, but quite unusual. So this means this game was 9 years after Doom came out and uses one of the same sound effects off the same sound effects library. Oh, we're lagging. Clients are... I love this. Clients are synchronizing data with the host. All right, which client? How much data is there to go? Give me some numbers, right? Don't just say, oh, someone's having an issue. Oh, I think the issue was... Oh, JK stopping dead. I think we're nearly out, though. So hopefully...
That's one.
Yeah, I know, I was trying to start. It's really, really very awkward to juggle 3 spells. 2 is fine. 3 is not. But I don't think there's a boss at the end of this. We just got to find someone's brother, apparently. But in this case, I would definitely recommend going to the next end and working backwards. Oh god, I don't have any healing spells. Well, there are signs. Oh, fuck. I mean, you want the sign from Glasser and you want the sign to Stonebridge or Glitterdelve. You don't want the sign to whichever base was next. Ah, yeah, we come out of this in the snow area, don't we? And then we're pretty much at the next area. That's really annoying when we're just even let's assume we're in the middle. I mean, that's really annoying. That I mean, obviously they would obviously have made the game as stable as they could, and it is possible, as I said, that the updated patch makes it more stable. But the exception could be, you know, the fact we're running on Windows 10 rather than what would this game have been? Holy shit, this would have been Windows 2000. This game would have been the recommended spec, or 98. XP didn't come out till 2003. Hell, this game could even have been Windows ME, could have been the recommended spec. And that really is saying something. Oh. Okay. Guess it's a slight... this one gives this spell, this stave, slightly increases my combat magic damage. Ah, yeah, here's the boss. Horrid. Right, what a great name. It's just a two-headed thingy. Oh. Heal. Come on, Pat, get on the lift. Thank you. And there's a two-headed boss here called Horrid. I don't think there was an actual boss in this one. I remember the spider boss. And then I remember the amazing laser firing beholder. That's totally wicked. And then Baka needs to... Baka, what are your options? Are they on attack freely? Or are you just on return fire? Your character totally stood there like a lemon when he should have been hitting stuff.
Where's the attack really?
Oh, okay. I don't know. He just stood there going,
Where is that setting?
Bottom right. Set the 3 arrows that might be pointing upward to point downwards. I would recommend move freely, attack freely, target weakest. Leather boots with armor.
What you saying? Move freely. What?
Move freely, attack freely, target weakest. Which I assume means lowest health, by the way. I assume doesn't mean the one that does the least damage. I'll be glad when we're out of here and back somewhere with good music. Ooh. I'll keep it to sell it, but it's not much use in of itself. I nearly hit level 9 in Nature Magic. And then I'll be able to do Healing Wind. Then it gets a lot easier. Because then my pet will actually have, you know, health. Oh, while we're waiting, let's buff. Can't buff pets because reasons. Oh, that's a lot of mobs, isn't it? Sorry?
That was Brian would join it.
Oh, what? My character didn't. Oh, well, good luck. Okay, Van. I did see. I was hoping you were going to brave it, but yeah, you're probably right. Cast the goddamn spell! Right. It's alright, my pet is very slowly killing them. And there was also a chicken boss, but that's the end of the multiplayer game. So I'm up now. So I'll hear you. Are they just chucking rocks at you? Then go, right, that's done.
Yep, pretty much. I stand up and they chuck rocks at me, and
And then they're like, wait for him to get up again. Wait for him to get up. There we go, chuck rocks at him. Wait for him to get up again. It's just a mild torture the mobs just cause on people. Dermiticus. What was upgraded in the Dungeon Siege 2 engine? Like, what was improved? I'm not being sarky. I genuinely don't know what, if anything, was actually improved between Dungeon Siege 1 and 2 engine-wise. Because I'm running the high-resolution texture, it's AI upscaled textures for Dungeon Siege 1, which really, really, really makes it, I'll say look better. It makes it look much less shit. Oh, wow. My character healed himself once and fell over dead. If I'd known that was even an option to play Dungeon Siege 2 inside Dungeon Siege... Sorry, Dungeon Siege 1 inside Dungeon Siege 2, might have done that. I assume some stuff, but I was just curious if you know. Because there's definitely some clunky ass shit in this. Overall, though, pretty good. Even if it was new, it would be pretty good. For its age, it's, you know, fantabulous. Oh, so close, so close. I'm about to fill up the lightning bolt. Oh, here comes a commander.
Is he keen?
No, thankfully not. He's just Krug. Man, I haven't been Commander keen in ages. I used to like that. I remember because they had rows of little pickups and they called them cool jumps. I think, JK, to be fair, there is only one path through the game, so you can't go too far wrong. If you were streaming, which you should be, if you were streaming, I would just tab to your stream and direct you. See, with a game like this, it'd be kind of cool if we were all streaming and then set multi-stream so you could actually see where we all were. Hashtag squad play.
Where I live, that wouldn't be possible.
Everyone apart from you, then. But yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head, I'm afraid. That's something I'll say against it. Overall, I think they do a good job of very varied levels, but alright, much the way of landmarks. There was the longbow. I could really do with going back to town.
You want my short bill of sickness? Upgrade for you.
Sorry, what's an upgrade? Short bow though. Well, it's got good damage, but I lose 3 meters of range, and I don't have anywhere close to Dex 13. So, no.
But you'll keep it to sell it.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth much. Yeah, but I'm only like holding the money. I'm not like going, hey guys, look, check out my new shoes. You can't have any. I did give you most of the money I had at the last vendor.
I know. Take this.
Oh, this gold-plated sword. I found it. JK, if you die, just ghost run onwards.
Ooh, a garment. Look at that.
17 to health, needs 16 int. What's your current gear do, by the way, Baka? Your chest piece.
19 defense.
I've got one that's better. It's really good, but if we can find something that gives me more mana, I will give it to you. This one does 7 armor, 15 health, 26 mana, and 1 ranged. So it's really good, but I absolutely need the mana, unfortunately. But yeah, Jesse, it just goes run to us. Unfortunately, it's not like Warcraft where you move quicker. I said that they're oh, well, if there are mobs everywhere, not that way. Do you want us to try coming back for you? I mean, we just went through a whole sort of puzzle bit with some more cranes. There wasn't anything of note, was there? Like, nothing we've done has been notable. It's just been dungeons and tracks and... Oh my god, that is a lot of scorpions. Ah, finally. Be healed. And a sound effect that you're getting very used to hearing. Okay, I'm down. Ran out of mana. God damn it, it's hitting my corpse. Stop hitting my corpse, you swine. Ah, thank you. But watch this. How awesome is that? How long does it last for? Does it say? Oh. Adds 43 health, but doesn't say over how long. But it heals my pet, so my pet shouldn't get desummoned quite so often. And I can also precast it, so yeah, it's just great all round. Now I need to cycle around to combat magic, because I could really do with a bigger mana pool. Oh. A magic mace. We went on a couple of spinny ones, and then we went to an up and down one, and then some more spinny. There's quite a lot of moving platforms. Yes. Magic boots with placenta armor. I've got a weapon that's quite good. So hopefully that's an upgrade for you. But we're just wandering around more random bits of level. Oh shit. I mean, worst case, by the way, JK, is just that we'll leave the dungeon. At that point, just quit and come back in. Oh, yeah, we're responsible for bodies. Yeah, there's like loads and loads and loads of lifts here that we've not taken. Because there's plenty to murder. I guess if you're doing an ARPG, where this scores and where Diablo 3 scores, it should be fun to murder stuff even if there's no loot in it for you. Looks good, looks better, but killing these is just quite satisfying in this, despite the slightly chunky graphics. Very chunky graphics. Oh, wait. JK's in range. You're in range. Your portrait just went from grey to black. Yay! We found him. Huzzah. It'll crash again now, you watch. And then I'll get your better half to send me a video of you going, no, fuck this shit. So I have a mace and some shoes. If nobody wants them, well, we'll just sell them the next town because I'm out of space. Wait a moment, rough burlap, you say? God. But yeah, do bring the blue. Actually, I can transmute it. I guess. How are you guys in inventory space? I suspect you're probably quite full by now. I'm going to count to 10 and then I'm just going to start disenchanting anything on the floor. Oh, no, Backer's got he's got the position. I can't cast Soul Lance. I'm still on Fire Shot for another level. But I got Healing Wind. So you'll never die again. Unless I can't find you or I forget. It's not predictable at all, this game, though. Completely empty room. Massive stabby worm hiding in it. It's the Doom 3 school of level design, that is. Your health's up and down more often than a kangaroo in the mating season. Hey, you haven't died? Your health's getting low, but you've not gone down. Look at the health bars, it's hilarious. But you have Dungeon Siege's best healer on your team, so you're all good.
JK.
No, me.
And the most humble one, too.
I am the most fucking humble. You can't believe how unbelievably humble I am. I'm the best at being humble. Ask anyone. I know more about being humble than anybody else. So Jesus Christ, your dog there. So we skipped loads of stuff, and we didn't rescue the guy's brother, so let's just carry on. That'll teach him to be a side quest. Is your dog saying that we're all down a well? We know, we're leaving the well. Hey, I remembered rightly, it's now...
There's rabbis in the yard.
It's now all those things that pop out the... Yeah, there they go. What they call claw. That's it.
He's upset because there are rabbis in the yard.
A mildly anti-Semitic dog, then.
Isn't that the plural of rabbits? Rabbi?
I got the joke, but see, the joke was that... Never mind. I am healing! What do you want me to do? Equip Healing Hands and Healing Wind and just keep tabbing between them?
I suppose he's also telling me it's dinner time, too.
Turn your sound up, Jacob. You'll hear the... of the Healing Wind pretty much constantly. Wow, world's most subtle pathway. Good lord. No, I really am, honestly. I'm healing at the beginning of every combat. Switching back to Fireball. Wait. Replenish the healing. It usually stops when I have to quickly look down and find the M key. I'm on Healing Wind, by the way, so it's a hot, so I can just leave it go. Why has the game suddenly started signposting stuff so well? I did. Maybe you're out of range. I don't know what the range is, actually. It's quite tricky to juggle Q and E and M and H. I've been friend's birthday coming up, so I've been 3D printing him some stuff. I am healing you. Oh, this is like running fucking dead mines. This is. What I used to love, the amount of people in Walker going, "Why aren't you healing me?" And I just go, "Click, effective healing, last 15 seconds." They're like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. M and H are not a very good set of keys, are they? It also doesn't help that if you're low on health, I can't cast heal on me with an area heal. I don't think I ever paused it in single player, you know? Yeah, I remember these. Oh, God. So I've got my kilogramal, and it doesn't tell me the damage of the pets. I can't in any way, shape, or form judge which pets are better than others. Ah, now that, say Baka, for all it's not got stats, that's a much better bow than the ones I've been seeing. Ah, let me armor you as well. Oh, music just changed.
Be nice if I like use it.
Yeah, it is a nice bow. I was like, yeah, it's got 2 red stats. That ain't gonna be for a while. Oh. If you chuck me a heal, I'll throw an area heal down. You heal me, that's it.
I am.
You heal JK.
Heal
Like,
just does so
what?
little, but it takes so long to heal.
Ah. If you are, I mean, you do kind of need to level your stuff as you go along. Like,
I'm working on it.
Zap.
I heard you complain that it actually levels quicker when I heal you.
It does level. You do get points. You do get experience for healing, but it's not much.
It's more than Zap.
I doubt that. Zap. So the harder the mob, the more XP you get for it, like the more damage you do to it. Oh god.
Zap only does 1 point of damage.
+1 combat magic would be brilliant. Get back up.
I ran back for some loot.
Great, I'm heal tanking here. They're all hitting me, and I'm only alive because I keep casting heal on myself. So I got my pet up now. Ah, this bit was always a bitch. Well, I'll just run away and have all the mobs follow me. Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, guys. What did I do to you? JK, you're definitely out of range. I've got 1 health pot, I'm afraid. Oh, I know, I've just pulled a Furok.
What's that? Am I just not hitting this thing at all?
Look at its health.
I am. I'm not hitting it at all.
Are you sure you're not hitting the one behind it? There you are, it's full of arrows. 3 health, dead. Sorry, so before we were so rapidly...
I ran straight for the short bow instead of the staff.
Before we were so you said you had a weapon, a staff that but a gloves that cool. My first pair of magic gloves, only requiring 2 more strength than I have. Well, guys, I'm afraid no more healing for the rest of this game. I'm going to be hitting things with sticks. Should we have a quick look at this Furok's cave that the Furok came out of? It's supposed to be a very, very big cave with nothing in it at all. I finally think this might be the right way, you know. Yeah, that's it. Wave the stick. Wave the stick. I do like the moves I do with the stick. They're awesome. Huh? How are there 4 mobs at the entrance? It's not I disbelieve you, but wait, what the fuck? Where did they all come from? No, I don't think they were there. I think they may have spawned to give us a pain on the way out. Get ready. You can, I mean, the bullets are physical in this. You can actually dodge them.
Why should I have to dodge bullets when I have Dungeon Siege's best healer?
You are at full health. Should we head on to the town? Because I think we could do with selling stuff and buying stuff rather than side questing. And it is getting late-ish. I don't remember any like, oh my god, they're so brilliant. It's all just sort of vague level blues or anything like that. Feel free to argue. I'm always open for mobs. I'll hit him with his stick. actually, that reminded me. Let me just put JK on follow a second. I was going to have a look at something. I was curious how many people were playing this game. And I was wondering, oh wow, blimey. There's still 100 people playing this game on average. I thought it'd be much lower than that. So surprisingly popular. I was curious to see if you could see a spike when there were about 6 of us playing the other day, but it's more popular than I had remembered.
You got a spike home.
Sorry?
JK's home. Straight out of Mad Max.
Oh, that's probably because I turned Ray's app priority off. If you have Ray's app priority on, why is my character not helping? If you have Ray's app priority on and you tab away, it runs your entire computer slowly. I have no idea what it's doing or how, but it seems to knacker up Windows preemptive multitasker, which is an impressive feat, to be honest. Like, Furmark won't lag Discord out as much as this does. So I don't remember any more healing spells for the entire rest of the game, you know. I'm sure there are some, but I literally don't recall a single one. I don't remember, like, auras, area heals, anything like that. I just remember getting healing wind and then going, right, that's good enough for me. The Magicatorium. I'm probably going to head off after this, but because I am somewhat tired from so many late nights. Oh, you talk to the bent over guy. Brrr, it's a bit nippy out. Oops. Sorry, I meant to sell you my shit stuff, not just chuck it on the floor. That's crap. I look forward to wearing those gloves, by the way, that you gave me. Either the next time we play, or the time after that, or the time after that. Ice Shard, hold creature, that's useless. Battle healing, that's the combat magic equivalent. Oh, of course, yes. So yeah, this is where you got interesting spells. So because you could have a party of 8 people, I can give people mana. So that's a very useful one. There are some fascinating and interesting spells. Iron Fist, grab that one. Any misc for sale? Let me see what you've got. Oh, see, I want. Does anyone have? I need 79,000 more gold. Thought I'd ask. They do sell much bigger health potions, though.
Good luck to you then, and try to stay warm.
Right, so how much strength have I got? 11. So I can cast this, which gives me 1 more strength. Now I have 12, and that doesn't stack. Just runs for longer. Okay. But yeah, I still enjoys it. It's despite its flaws, it's still very enjoyable to do stuff in this. It doesn't feel like a grind or a ball ache. I'd love to know what, I'd love to put my finger on quite why it's fine. I think a lot of it is, it feels slow paced, but it is slow paced, and that's fine. Whereas when a game is, you feel like you should be able to sprint and rush through, and it's not, then it gets frustrating. But this one, it's all quite a calm sort of pace. I click, then my character just sort of runs over and then hits stuff. And the next, I think the next bit is, oh yeah, Jeriah's trading post. Yes, I remember. That's the halfway bit to the next town. The Frozen Yak Corral. So yeah, tomorrow is planned for Supreme Commander. I noticed Rob has been practicing. So that's going to be great. I might have a very quick bash tomorrow. Just I can remember the controls or the units or anything. You know, does it even run on Windows 10? Given that Rob has managed to run it, probably not too bad. Other than that, though, thank you for Van for playing. Thank you for Backer. Big boo to Max and US Heck for not. And we'll be back tomorrow with Subcom. Hopefully the Advanced Wars plan will happen soon as well. And other than that, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And if not, tell us what we can do to make better content. Do you want to see my face? If so, what is wrong with you? Back, are you ready to leave? Because I've got like 3,000 mobs in a train here.
Yep.
Good. Let's see who won. It was... Please hold. You. Oh, me. By a huge number. Screenshot. I think you crashed though, so that didn't help.
No.
Awesome. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope it's been an enjoyable evening. I hope that being stuck at home watching us play very old computer games has not been too painful. And I will wonder why my scene switching isn't working. There we go. So guys, see you tomorrow for Supreme Commander. And punching of my